filming so many videos today, but that's good because I am pre-filming for when I go to Vegas. Anyway, hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I am Kalila, or Callie, and I'm a crochet designer. If you want to find or recreate any of my designs, you can find my shop down below where all of my written patterns are. You can find my Instagram where I post all of my finished products and my whips, and also share what you guys are creating that you tag me in. Also, my Pinterest is down there, my Twitter, if you want to follow me on other places other than just here. Today is an exciting day. I feel like I say that in all of my videos, but it's so exciting every time, especially now because I'm talking about yarn. You guys know I love yarn, okay? I'm a yarn whore, H-E-A-U-X-R-E, okay? And it is all about my hand-dyed yarns that I have acquired. And I got yarn in the mail yesterday, I got yarn in the mail today, and I was waiting on this yarn because I wanted to show you guys the sweater quantities that I currently have. I don't have a lot of hand-dyed yarn, okay? I'm just now getting into it. I've been following a bunch of indie dyers and knitters who follow indie dyers and seeing what they use, and it's just like, oh my gosh, it's like a whole new world just opened up, and I love that. I also have some other yarn that I just got yesterday or a couple days ago, and another indie dyer who I plan to get from this coming week. So I'm stacking up on my indie dyed yarn, and I'm just so happy to be doing that. But let me show you what I have so far. The first yarns that I acquired, my first ever hand-dyed yarns, is this yarn here, are these yarns here. Now, I just got these randomly. I didn't know about getting a certain quantity, and this is just yarn that I got so that I can create a random crazy sweater whenever I go to different local yarn shops. And this was the first thing that caught my eye, and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't had hanks before, let me get some hanks. And so I decided to get these two. These are Stitched Together Rad Yarn for Rebels, but this is from Stitched Together Studio and hand dyed somewhere in Iowa. So this is from Iowa. I got it from a local yarn store called Wild Fiber Studio in Santa Monica. Let me tell you about it. It is Stitch Smooth Sock. So it is a fingering weight yarn. You guys know I have been loving fingering weight yarns so much. Like, that is the only yarn weight I want to use, but you know, of course I'll branch out some, but that is literally my favorite. Pair it with some mohair. Oh gosh, I feel like a knitter, but I'm a crocheter, and it's just like, oh gosh, I love it. I know these are like crazy colors, but like I said, I want to keep going to local yarn shops. Like when I go to Vegas, I'm gonna find a local yarn shop and I'll get 2 more hanks, or maybe I'll get a sweater quantity. Who knows? And I just want it to be random yarns, random fingering weight yarns that I can create into a sweater. Oh my gosh, you know what? If I find more yarns dyed similarly to this, then I will get 4 more hanks to make 6, and then I'll make a sweater out of it. Let me tell you about this. It is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, so 75-25 blend, 463 yards, and 100 grams. The thing I love about fingering weight yarns is that it has so many yards to it. Like, the yardage, the meterage is insane. I love that so much. If I see something with 400 something yards, I'm like, I want it, give it to me now. And I'm able to get like 6 of these to have a sweater quantity. I make big sweaters, and I just want to make sure I have exactly enough or more, usually more. So these are the first ones that I ever got, and it was last month, and I cannot wait to grow my indie dyed yarn collection. All right, the next yarn that I got were these yarns here. Let me just show it to you. Look at this beauty. Oh gosh, it is so beautiful. This is Explore Knits and Fibers, if we know her as Explore Knits. And this is her July National Park colorway called Big Bend. It is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 400 yards, and 100 grams. Now, I got this when I was still exploring my hand-dyed yarn love, because now I am like married to hand-dyed yarn. But then last month I was still exploring, seeing what I liked. I found Explore Knits and I was like, oh my gosh, I love her stuff. And I saw that she does national park colorways, and like, look at this. This colorway is based on, feel focused, let me get it. This colorway is based on this right here. Like, look at how beautiful that is and accurate. Like, oh my gosh. So I saw that she did that and I was like, that is so cool. Let me get this month's own. It came very quickly and I just love the different greens and browns. It reminds me of a canyon. We've been going, my family and I have been going to canyons and hiking recently, so it's giving me those vibes. But I only got 3 because I was like, I don't know how many I would want, so let me just get 3. 3 is a safe number. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I want to make a sweater out of this. And I'm like, crap, it's too late. But recently she released some older colorways that she had, so I went and picked up on the site. I didn't like go physically, but I picked up this colorway right here. It's called Winter Hearth. Winter Hearth? How do you pronounce that? H-E-A-R-T-H. Hearth? Hearth? I'll say hearth or hearth. I don't know. Winter Hearth. Hearth. And this is the colorway. Like, oh my gosh. If this doesn't give you winter vibes, I don't know what does. Like, look at the gold and the blue. And it looks like, this is horrible to say, it looks like dirty snow. But you know, when cars have been passing by, blah, 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 you see some green grass in it sometimes, some dirt, mud, random colors from the road. And that's what it's giving me. But in a good way, dirty snow in a good way. And even though it's not the same, let me show you. Oh, this one is also 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 400 yards, 100 grams. This was the original one that I got, the Big Bend National Park, and this is Winter Hearth. And even though they are different, but they are similar enough for me to blend them. But I'm not going to use them together. I'm going to use them in the same sweater, but this one will be the bottom part and this one will be the top part. So it'll be like a gradient type of thing almost, where it goes from dark to light. And I want to do that all around. So for the front panel, the back panel, the sleeves, and I just feel like that would be super cute to do. So for me to have a sweater quantity, I need 6. So I got 3 of these and 3 of these, so I have my sweater quantity for this. And I think I want to use my green mohair that I got recently. If you watched which video? I don't know, one of my videos where I showed you, I think of my vlog, last week's vlog, where I showed you the mohair that I got. And I'm trying to make an olive type sweater, and I realized that the colors that I got won't make an olive color, but I didn't mind. And then I found that I still had leftover green, like a lighter green, from when I first got mohair, and it's so perfect. So now I have extra mohair to use for something else. So I'm going to actually pair it with these. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is sage green. This is the color. It's like a greenish, grayish. I don't even know if it focused, but these are the 2 different colors, and this is the sage green. I'm going to pair this with this. Isn't that perfect? Like, it will still bring out the greens, especially in this, but it won't dilute the color, I think. That's what I'm hoping, but I feel like this is such a perfect color to go with this sweater. So that's what I'm gonna use, and hopefully it turns out the way I want. I don't know when I'll be making this sweater, but I do like to be prepared. And just in case I end up bumping it up, I got more of her yarn. When I said I got yarn like yesterday, yeah, I got one of hers. I got this color called To the Sea. It's like a blue, white. Oh, it's so beautiful. I got a sweater quantity for that, so I wouldn't have to try to figure out what to pair it with. Now, the next and last yarns that I got is from Ken Yarns. Let me show you. All of this, yes. There are 10 skeins because, surprise, surprise, this is worsted weight. I know, worsted weight. I thought you loved fingering. I do, but I like worsted weight as well. It's not too thick. I can still use my size 4mm hook with it, so I'm cool with that. This is Ken Yarns Fall colorway. Let me show you what it all came with, because this was actually a kit, but I want to make a sweater out of it. So these 5 colors came together. So this brownish blue, green, yellow or mustardy, and purple, these came together. And when they came in, I was like, I need more. Why do I do this? I always think about a sweater quantity after. Okay, I'm just now getting into hand-dyed yarns, don't judge me. So then I got the other fall one, and I was like, please still be there, please still be there, and it was. So I got that. I was so happy because I want to make a random sweater. So like a random colorful sweater. So this would be like the front panel, back panel, one sleeve, another sleeve, and the cuff colors or something. However it goes, I don't mind how it turns out. But I was like, I need another sweater, another quantity. And to get the sweater quantity that I wanted, I needed 5 more skeins. But the good thing is, it came in a kit of 5 skeins already. So I just need to get 1 more kit. And that came in today. Oh my gosh, guys. I usually don't have a problem with USPS at all. It's the best mail service. But today, they put it in a different parcel locker and didn't give me the key. So I was over here like scrambling, trying to figure out how to get them to come back, give me the key, give me my package, and that all happened. I got the yarn. So I'm happy now. But anyway, this is by Ken Yarn. Let me show you the label. It'll focus. Yes, this is by Ken Yarn, and it is worsted weight. It is 100% superwash merino wool, 8-ply cable construction, 218 yards, and 100 grams. So because it was 218 yards, I needed 10 of these to get a sweater quantity. And so, which is like 2,000 yards for me. I don't remember where I left off. My camera was dying, so I switched the batteries. I've been filming so much, my batteries have been like going through juice like this. But let me just show you these colors close up. This is the blue color. I don't see any color names on them, so I have no clue what their names are. But this is the blue color. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this blue. Then there is a green color like this. This green is beautiful. Then there's this purple color, which is a very different purple than I'm used to seeing because it's like dusty, like a dusty purple, but I'm not mad about it. I really like it. Then we have this mustard color. It's like almost goldy, a golden color, but it's like between yellow and orange. Nice. Imagine a sweater with just this color. Ooh. And then last but not least, we have this color. Oh my gosh, why does it look so reddish in the viewfinder? It is a very, it's brown, but it's like, I don't know how to describe it because I haven't seen a brown like this before. So it's very light, but I guess because it has reddish undertones, it's coming off as a little red here. And maybe that's why I'm confused as to what to compare this color to. But I really like this. I have been looking for a chocolate brown yarn. I will find it one day, okay? But yeah, that is all of the hand-dyed yarns that I have. With this worsted weight yarn, I will not be pairing it with mohair, but with the fingering weight yarns, I will. I don't need to pair this with mohair. It'll be fine on its own. And I don't like to use fingering weight yarn on its own. It's not as it's not structured as nicely as when it's paired with mohair, in my opinion. So that's what I'm gonna do with those. Let me see if I can get all of this yarn on me so I can take a thumbnail picture. Thumbnail picture taken. But this is my hand-dyed yarn collection so far. I do intend to grow it some more, but you know, as time goes on, no need to rush into this. I'm still learning the ins and outs of hand-dyed stuff, and I'm just literally, guys, everything that I'm learning from knitters. So even with the blocking that I did and the hand-dyed yarn and stuff, I don't see a lot of crocheters into that. But if you do want to get into stuff like that, definitely go on YouTube, watch knitters, watch knitting traditions, watch Aro Knits and Pearls, watch Well Loved Knits. Like, oh my gosh, I love their content. Watch Tiffany. Oh, they are so great, okay? They are the main people that I watch, and they're all knitters. I don't really watch crocheters besides like Anna and my sisters. So if you want some more information and like deep, well-researched because of experience type of information about yarn and just the craft itself, definitely watch some knitters and don't just stick in the crochet community, because I feel like the crochet community can only give you so much. And then it's like, unless you watch Tony, TL Yarn Crafts, I feel like no one else is giving what they need to be giving, okay? But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below if you guys have any hand-dyed yarn, if you have any favorite hand-dyed, indie dyers, any favorites that you have so far. My favorite is Explorer Knits and Fibers, but I also love Ken Yarn Zone. I also love this one. I don't know if I'll have a favorite indie dyer, to be honest, because I'll just be getting them all. And I'm just now getting into it, so I feel like I can't really pass that judgment yet. But I do love all of the yarn that I have so far. Let me know if you have gotten any and what you're gonna make with that. Remember, if you liked it, give this video a like, subscribe if you want to see more from me. Remember to click that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. And I'll see you guys next time with another one. Bye!